neba umune nde Biafra anyị nọ neba ebe kolula nyunudi ebe kanzaputu nudi olula nyadi di na uwa anyanwụ nzọpụta anyị di na uwa anyanwụ mmiri zobe zocha anwụ gawa ikuku kube kucha anwụ gawa ulukukube kucha anwụ gawa Biafra gadigidewero mgbebiyebi ụmụnne ndị Biafra anyị nọ n'ebe a ụmụnne ndị Biafra anyị nọ n'ebe a ebe kolula nyunu dị ebe kanzaputu dị olulanya anyị dị na ọwụwa anyanwụ nzọpụta anyị dị na ọwụwa anyanwụ mmiri zobe zocha anwụ gawa ikuku kube kucha anwụ gawa ulukukube kucha anwụ gawa Biafra gadigidewero mgbe ebighị Biafra gadigidewero mgbe ebighị ikwere na Biafra 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 ikwere na Biafra wenyere m ofe aka gị elu ikwere na Biafra 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 ikwere na Biafra wenyere m ofe aka gị elu nwanne ikwere na Biafra Biafra nwe mmeri ikwere na Biafra wenyere m ofe aka gị elu ikwere na Biafra 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 ikwere na Biafra wenyere m ofe aka gị elu ikwere na Biafra Biafra nwe mmeri ikwere na Biafra wenyere m ofe aka gị elu ikwere na Biafra 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 ikwere na Biafra wenyere m ofe aka gị elu Adomina Adomina oh Adomina 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 Adomina
Okwandi solo gili nenuwa, akologo gili lata. Okwosisi bolo tolo, nilese gogo makwele. Okwanye manono dugo, odoro negwe mma. Okwogogo nyaru, anachua yonso. Ose kwense likoni, oke jikwe no gono.
Greetings, my people. Good evening from my side. Good afternoon from your side. Good morning from your side. Welcome to Mirror African Television. Mirror African Television is non-governmental. It's a private platform being established not as a group, but as a messenger. Under the platform of Mirror Africa, whatever you see is yourself. Whatever you hear, you hear yourself. If you accept truth, the truth shall set you free. My people, today's program is all about the referendum of the indigenous people of Biafra. Men looking at how things are running today in Nigeria, you cannot differentiate during the time of military rule and the time of civilian rule. But one thing you can recall is this. There was a day you went out to vote somebody they call former military General Muhammadu Buhari. That will give you, I believe, such thing will give you the happiness that you are still enjoying the civilian rule of a nation. One thing you will not forget to ask yourself is this. Do you have freedom? Do you have what they call freedom of speech, freedom of movement, freedom of identity and belief? Does such thing exist in current democratic government of Nigeria? And you have to ask yourself again, how come that a president in a democratic world will secure so much power that is even more powerful than the military themselves? Is that the way democratic government runs? What is now the duty of the Nigerian Senate? When will the Nigerian Senate stand up to protect the integrity and the interests of the people they are representing in the federal level? The time they will tell you, once upon a time, there was a tribe they called the indigenous people. By that time, military and the Boko Haram in uniform, in Nigerian uniform, have wiped out the entire tribe. And look, let me tell you one thing. Not that the Igbos cannot defend themselves, but Igbos doesn't want to trample on top of the Nigerian law. Why the federal government are selling themselves, putting themselves on a normal tray. You know what they call tray. If you people are up to 15 people in a family, when your mother prepared jollof rice, she poured the thing on the tray where everybody will be enjoying. Nigeria is now serving himself in a tray that all Nigerians should now grab in. If the Biafrans or the indigenous people realize that those men in uniform are not Nigerian military, rather the caliphates that came to Islamize them, kill the ones who refuse to obey, I believe that my people will start resisting. I don't believe that the military will be able to operate the way they operated in Omwai, because that room will no longer be there. But our people are law-abiding people. When they see that uniform, they respect that uniform. When they see police, they obey the rule of law. But Nigeria had made it clear that they don't have police. That Nigerian police is not capable enough to push the ordinary citizen on the street to obey the law. That is why they brought in the battle group of Nigeria that went to Liberia and Sierra Leone to battle the rebels there, to come and battle the law-abiding citizens, the taxpayers that are paying tax that you guys are using to generate and fill your wallet. My people, this message I'm about to bring now is not only for the Biafrans, nor for the Eastern region, nor for only this area where Nnamdi Kanu came from. What I'm trying to remind you is one thing. Do your legislators that you voted in give you an information, a bill they are debating now in Nigerian House of Representatives? I thought that Nigeria made it clear, or our forefathers that created that nation made it clear, there will be freedom of religion. But today, a Northerner Caliphate, Hausa Caliphate, have drafted a bill that they are trying to pass in Nigerian House of Rep. That bill is still there, but your newspapers are not carrying that bill. Nor the television station in Nigeria are not even showing the citizens things that are going on. Even the Roman Catholic people that are fighting the federal government are not even informing their people in their normal services that they are facing danger in Nigeria. Because there is a proverb that normally fly around in our place. We say that Igbo uko teloshi yala. If you refuse to expose evil that is happening in a nation, you are part of that. You are part of the making. Now I'm talking to the so-called, religious leaders in Nigeria that know the gravity of this bill that have been debated in House of Rep. What are they debating? Oh, sorry. I need to drink something. They are debating for a bill. Let me tell you, my people, let me explain something. Most of you does go to church. You pray. You think that the church you are building in your communities, in your areas, is our church, right? Good. You know, our people normally says in our proverbs, because when you tell the people the truth, the source of their religion, how they operate, the people will be able to know how to defend themselves and what they believe on. But you keep them in secrecy, think that is secret. On a good day, that secret will explode. It will expose itself. Nigerian religions, Catholic, Anglican, Pentecostal, all of these religions operate under the platform of non-governmental organizations. What is non-governmental organization? They are NGOs operating in a country, both NGOs home and abroad. These NGOs are like foreign helpers that are operating in a country. Let me put it that way. If I want to pieces NGOs, they don't receive their sponsorship from government. Government doesn't have any influence over them. Good. Now, this Caliphate Northerner have sat down, master how the religion works. You know, if you can remember, Nnamdi Kanu says before that Buhari is coming to Islamize Nigeria. And people thought that Nnamdi Kanu was blowing propaganda. He was blowing trumpet. They say that in any rumor, there must surely be an atom of truth inside. Today, Buhari have started revealing his agenda. There is a video that I sent before today in the morning. After I gotten the whole thing, I converted to audio and play it so that most of you will be able to pick what they are saying. Upon that, the program made mistake in calling Nigerian names, mostly Hausa names. So these NGOs are now under threat. And when I call NGOs, many may think that it's Amnesty International, Doctors Without Borders, or this and this. No. Roman Catholic is an NGO. Pentecostal churches operating in Nigeria are operating under the platform of NGOs. And this bill now they are debating now. This bill want to take away the power of the NGOs. This bill want to give power to the central body, that's the president himself, that if NGOs want to do anything, they have to come to Abuja and obtain yes or no before they will go ahead. And the only religion that is not operating under NGO is Islam in Nigeria. It means Islam is not affected. And when they pass this bill, every Sunday, before Sunday, the Catholic bishop overall in Nigeria, or whatever, the cardinal, or whatever they call him, will go to Abuja and apply for the authorization to hold masses on Sundays. Hey, wonder shall never end. Wonder shall never end. You know, when I'm trying to say these things, you know, my people, I love that guy they call Nnamdi Kanu. I don't know the type of people he operates with in London, but those people that he does operate with gave him a very legit history of Buhari. Buhari is not your president. Buhari have been trying to Islamize Nigeria since 1978 till 2017 today. This modern world. How do we say it? We say we are living in globalization, or in a modern era. But let me tell you people something. Stop pointing hand now. These IPOB people. This is Mirror African Television. I say this place is mirror. I reflect everything that goes on. It is not me talking, but it's the mirror reflecting everything moving around Africa. But I focus mostly on Nigeria until I get some people that will assist me from other parts of Africa. Even, let me put it now true. I'm working to establish a radio that will be live 24/7. But on that radio, I will love other African countries, people who are interested, that are listening to this program, to participate. I need sponsors, I need investors that will invest on this radio, because it's not easy. Only me cannot carry it. If I have money, I can carry it alone, but I don't have money now. I need sponsors, I need partnership, those who will partner with Mirror African Television. So let me continue on my message. So this bill they are trying to pass now, you know, the Northerners brought a bill too, that they want to bring Islam in primary schools all over Nigeria. The Christian Association kick it out. They brought another bill. They want to implement that Islamic something under Nigerian universities. That is the only bill nobody is hearing. How far is it going now as I'm talking to you? That is the most secrecy bill that they're debating. But I am using God to beg my people in House of Rep, House of Senate. You are there to represent me and my people, the listeners of this Mirror African Television. Please, open window. Let us look in to know whether what you are debating is conducive for us. It is true that we have trust on you, send you to go and represent us. But there are things we should know about. Before somebody will tell you, yes, you have graduated, before you will go for youth service, you have to practice Islam maybe for 3 years before you'll be able to go to youth service. And when that bill is passed, you will not do anything. Either you drop out or you continue. My people, is this the country, the nation that you are proud to call your own? Oh my God. Oh my God. My brain is just pumping like locomotive train. Now, let me come back on this NGO bill now. Now, the NGO bill, they say that they want to use it to control the corrupt NGOs that do collect money and put it inside their wallet and go away. If Nigeria is after corruption, who is the father of all mother of corruption in Africa? Now, question I ask, if you know the answer, you may put it in writing. Why don't they start in cleaning their anus that the bees, flies, cockroach, snake itself, this python dance and crocodile dance, all of them are operating in their anus because it's too dirty. Why don't they start passing bills that will start cleaning their anus so that the ordinary man on the street will be able to breathe in a fresh air without suffocating in the smell of their corruption? Now talk at the talk, me I be Miro African Television, and the thing where you carry come, now me they reflect. I am only a messenger. Look at my name, I'm a moderator. But don't kill me, oh. Allow me to finish. I'm also blaming the religions of all the religions operating in Nigeria because they are not doing it right. You have to come to church. You have up to, most of you has 500 followers. Most of you have 1,000. Most of you have 10. Most of you have 20. Explain to them the danger that is on their way. Make them to understand that if that bill passed on House of Rep, that before you will open your church, you will not write letter to Abuja. You will go to Abuja to obtain permission every Sunday. If you don't do it, Nigeria has every right to arrest you and jail you for practicing your religion illegally in the country. And which religion will be now flourishing? The one that this bill is not touching is Islam. Which way do you want to take to spread that religion if you don't want to Islamize us? You know, they are using a lot of tricks, but they forgot that they are not dealing with useless people. They are not dealing with dormant people that has no brain. They are dealing with people that went to school, that passed through school, and school passed through them. Buhari is treating Nigeria as if all of them are non-entities, while it's only him that didn't even have NEPA bill to run his nation. During the time of Jonathan, all of us were shouting. Many were shouting, many were complaining. Do you know what? There is a proverb they normally say in our language. They say that Nawone, there is something they call on Nawone. Nawone is Nabwe in some areas. Nabwe is this cat that operates in the night. This cat does eat people's chicken. It will come around their place. It will be shouting, "Awom, awom, me." Don't laugh, oh. Don't laugh, oh. This is Biro. The thing that this cat does shout in Igbo language is, "I am dying. I am dying. Oh, I am dying. I am dying. Oh." That is how Nigerians are shouting when Jonathan was ruling the nation. Today, death has come. And what does this cat shout? Now the men death come. We can hear one more better. Why does it take our people so long to be able to wake up in the night or in the morning? They like to wake up late. You have a black goat, and when that goat run away from the cage, You will not start chasing that goat when it's still day. At night, you will carry lantern, start looking for dark goat in the night. That is Nigerian people. This time is the time to tear away the cloth of tribalism. Drop it on the floor. There is one film I don't watch in Nigeria before, I don't know, but they call it Heaven Must Wait. Heaven Must Wait. Most of you have watched that film. If you watch that film they call Heaven Must Wait, that is the condition that Nigeria it is now. Tribalism must wait. You are Igbo, you be Yoruba, you be Ofemano, you be Nyamini, must wait. Because this one I'm saying now is not only affecting the Easterners, it's affecting the Christian Muslim in northern Nigeria. Because their own, they will castrate all of you. What I'm trying to tell you now is affecting the Christians in Yoruba land, in Benin Kingdom, also in Eastern region. That is why we need to take away that tribalism. The border between us got to be break now, before it gets too late. Before you will be going to Togo to attend to church every Sunday. And those in the East will go to Cameroon to attend to church. Because if this bill pass, no northerner will give you that permission to operate your religion again. Roman Catholic go pack their load, they waka. Most of you may ask, why did I put this referendum? You know, before military went after Nnamdi Kanu in the Eastern region, Nnamdi Kanu was pressing the governors. Either you give us referendum date or there will be no election. Do you know what I learned in German? Germans are automobile country. They produce cars, different method. Fast car, slow car, jagoda, guru, tipper, trailer, bus, whatever you call anything movable, German produce it. But men looking at the Mercedes that we are driving in Nigeria before, during the 80s, 70s, we call it Anyokbara. This one with big lamp. Today they call it Classica in German. If you come to German today, you will see Mercedes. You will marvel. Why do you marvel? Because Germans did not remain in that their old technology. They keep on improving. What I'm trying to say is proverb. If you are picking up, you will know what I'm saying. You may not. I like to move through proverbs. God bless you. Germans did not remain in old technology. They keep on improving. The more they produce one today, they will master it, see the weakness, see where they make mistake. Then they will tell you this one is 2016 model. And if you drive the two, different of maybe months, you will see the difference and will feel the pleasure. Nnamdi Kanu says, give us the date of referendum or there will be no election, right? It's a powerful threat. Nigeria saw it as a powerful threat and they go after him and kidnap him and his family. Today, I will try to upgrade this referendum of a thing. If you people will abide with me, if you will love the idea, because there are many ways to bury a hunchback man. Nnamdi Kanu demanded for referendum date and he went in, killed people and kidnapped him, father and mother. Killed both his cousins and everything. Pick the ones you pick and went to the bush and kill them and do your daily business and mass grave and whatever. But my message today is this. If you are working in a printing press in Nigeria, or you are a Biafran that owns printing press, I will not mention anything on air, but I will give you a hint. hint that I will give to you today is just small thing, but the large information of the whole thing will not be made public. Because I learned one thing in German. Studying things. You study things. Things keeps on happening. You don't chase it away. You don't throw it away. You don't do away with it. You leave it, keep on operating. You sit down, learning from that thing. With time, you will master it and know how to be a strategic attacker. That your enemy cannot be able to raise weapon against you. So, if you are with me, I have a secret conference room online. Those that will enter there, it will be only uninvited session. And even though you are invited, if you did not get the access key, you will not be able to join the conversation. Because the more Nigeria pushes us to the wall, the more our brain keeps on pumping hard for us to bring solution to our problem. The hint that I would like to give you on referendum is this. This one is my own personal idea, personal solution to the problem. Other things may be going on. But let me tell you, governors of the Eastern region, Nnamdi Kanu said that either you give him this or there will be no election. One thing I will promise you, there will be no election in Eastern region as a whole. Right from today, there will be no election. Share this video, invite your friends. I said there will be no election. 1. 2, we doesn't need date for referendum from you any longer. We doesn't need date for referendum from you any longer. I will try to make contact to some IPOB groups. I will give them hints how to operate on these things. And I will like all their leaders. They will have access to this Inner Caucus conference where I will lecture them that we doesn't need date for referendum. Governors, hold your date. We doesn't need your date again. Carry go. You don't kidnap Nnamdi. You don't kidnap the papa, kidnap the mama, kill the families, kill all the friends and well-wishers, kill all the people operating around their places. Now we will tell you there are many ways to dance music. As the drum is changing, that is how we'll be changing our movement. Now, Miro Africa have jumped into Biafran case. I am happy to be among. I will show you what they call strategic thinkers. After this show, I will meet those that are involved for them to spread the message. Now there is no border, whether you be our group or the other people group. We will get out of Nigeria. Let them Islamize their area. If the Christians in northern Nigeria need our help, we may come for their rescue. But when they tell you to count people, don't start at the back, start counting. Count yourself. Me, 1. You, 2. The other one, neighbor, 3. Just, that is how it's done. Now, we have to rescue ourselves, first of all, out of Nigeria. Then, any other person that raises hand that help me, the ocean want to swallow me, then we will be able to give you helping hand. We will be available to all tribes. Because this bill that they brought in is a direct message. Do you know that it's this Islamization of Nigeria that killed Delegiwa? Do you know that this Islamization of Eten is what killed Abiola? Do you know that this Islamization of Eten is what put Obasanjo into prison? Do you know that it's because of Islamization of Nigeria that made Obasanjo to choose Yar'Adua and use Jonathan to make this successor? That is why Buhari keeps on coming out every year to challenge anybody that is the president with everything in his wallet. There are those sponsoring him, pressing him for him to get in, because they believe that he is the only one. He will not live long. Any crime he commits, maybe tomorrow if you need him, he's in sick bed. Do you know why I love United States? Do you know why I love Hague, International Criminal Court? Even though you dey sick bed, there is a very powerful, beautiful prison for you, where they will take good care of you, but your freedom will be restricted. And Nigerian military, Nigerian generals that committed a lot of crime in a democratic ruling world, your days are numbered. You will face the questioning and get yourself prepared to defend yourself. Now the Yoruba, Bini, Igbos, Eastern region, Ijo, Ibibio, Calabar, Calabari, wherever you came from. If this bill is passed in House of Rep, you must obey to Islam. I said it. You must become Islam, or you use a knife and cut your throat. That will be the only remedy in your life. My people, most of you are now sleeping. Last time I made a video, I said we need support to take Nigeria to court. That matter have not ended. You may support through Nigerian account, backing the lawyers in Nigeria that are battling Nigeria on many fronts. Even, we want to start lobbying on some issues, because in Nigeria, the Northerners are lobbying. We will start lobbying. So we need fund. And most of our lawyers need to host debate like in channel television and other well-known television stations in Nigeria, to debate and challenge those that think that being free is a crime. Your support is needed. You may contact us through WhatsApp. Write me, I will send you the account number in Nigeria, where you will support us with anything. And I will also thank those. There is a brother who sent in 50,000. The other one sent in money. I couldn't recognize how much he sent to Nigeria into the barrister support account. And the other one that sent through PayPal, greetings, God bless you. And other people that sent through bank, God will see you through. The other people that sent through Western Union and MoneyGram, you guys are doing a marvelous job. But what we have in total now is not up to, I think it's not up to 500 euro. The lawyers, the chamber that need to carry this case, I want to involve German lawyers, German chambers. That Germans, look, they don't believe in sympathizing on issue. They believe in fact. That is why we need Germans. I need Germans to carry on this case. And they made me to understand that if they finish their meeting and investigating the capability or the largeness of the case, before they will make everything open, if they will carry the case, that if they are ready, it is 5,000 euro for the beginning. So we still need 4,500 euro to accomplish taking Nigeria to Human Rights Court, so that Nigeria will kill less of people, so that you will not say no to 20 naira and police will shoot you, so that the police inspector and generals of armies will know the value of life in Nigeria. But if you fail to do it, if you people fail to support it, then every day it may touch you one day. And when it touches you, maybe you would like to give me 5,000 so that I will start that case immediately. But it doesn't work that way. Now we are preparing everything to do it amicably. Most of our people are not doing it right. And for people who are going to London to send money, I have an agreement with Barrister Emeka. that any money that you need to transfer it to me directly, Zebedee. Because you will not be our lawyer and be our debt collector and give yourself bill and collect your bill. No. We need to be flexible. Our money got to be in the purse of Miro African Television, Zebedee Ejilike Mo Wakori. So that if barrister is too expensive, we look for another one that is cheaper for us. And don't forget that any lawyer we take today in Europe got to work together with the barristers in Nigeria. The barristers in Nigeria will attend to court in Europe here. They will lecture their colleagues in Europe. They will bring facts and evidence to them. They will tell them how far they have gone with the battle in Nigeria and which way they should follow also. I believe together they will be able to yell out something better. So, if you are ready to support your people, please do it. Here is transparency. Here is mirror. Don't be afraid nobody will eat your money. My father told me something when I was small. He said there was a man. There is a place they call, I think, Umuakago or Umbano area. He said this man was a parish, these people that work with the Reverend Fathers. But they keep church's money in his hand. And he keep on using this money to send his children to universities. At the end of the day, church need their money and requested for it. He doesn't have anything. He said, I don't have money. Show us property. He said, nobody got to touch his property. But my father says, when the people cry because of their wealth, all these children that he used that money to feed and sponsor turn mad. That word have never get out of my brain till today. Your fund is secured. I know the reason why I said this money got to be on my side, so that anybody that we want him to take care of our cases will be transparent and everything got to be open. I will invite our brother Emeke Shiri maybe tomorrow. And there are issues I would like us to bring out before you people. Because I like to be plain. Let me be able to emphasize on that a little. There is a brother. He called me and he's living in London. He made me to understand that he wants to contribute, he wants to support us. Which account is he going to use to send in this support? Maybe he will realize that he's the one I'm talking about. He threw in his support. No matter the support, he threw in thing. I don't know whether I'm allowed to mention. But he said that as he's living in London, can he go ahead and do it in London to our brother's account, the Barrister Mekeshiri. I said, go ahead and do it to the account. Because I agreed with Barrister Meka that you will not be our lawyer if you will be our lawyer and be our debt collector or collecting the money that is coming in. This show is my show. This Mirror Africa is my Mirror Africa. I featured you, I featured him in to my show. I brought the idea that we should take Nigeria to court so that there will be less killing in Nigeria and the military being put out of our state. As a lawyer, yeah, can you defend us? Yes, he said we can do it. Good and fine. But I like transparent. I doesn't like anything that will try to tarnish my image tomorrow. That is how far I would like to go. The remaining, we got to iron it out, because I told my people, those that are contributing money, I will be in between you and any lawyer. That if there is any issue we would like to discuss, the lawyer got to give us bill. I will tender it to you people. If you people say that it's okay, then I will tell him, give me bill, and I will pay you and give our people the receipt. Make it public so that everybody will be able to download it as evidence. That's all I have to say today. So, my people, greetings. Remain blessed. I have tried for today. We will discuss a lot of things. Maybe if Barrister will be free tomorrow, because I will ask questions. I believe that you people got to ask questions too, because this is Mirror African Television. God bless you. Bless my people. So let me read what people are saying. My brother Zebedi, I would like that bill to be approved because it will help to put an end the name called Nigeria. That bill is the freedom of our great nation Biafra. Mr. I don't know whether it's Mr. or Mrs. Eriokwe Tiokwe. I will disagree with your argument. That bill we passed. It's as if you want crime to be committed before you start treating the crime. It is good for you to amend, correct people, teach people so that they don't go contrary to the rule of law. Allowing bill that will be passed. Do you know what is bill passing? If a bill is being passed, that can cripple the whole Eastern, the whole Nigeria, not to practice Christianity again. And the military will stand there to force it into your brain. That is one. Carry go, my brother. The Lord Almighty is on our side. Okay. Good evening, my brother. Good evening, my brother. We should wake up, all lovers of freedom. This is the time. Thank you, Oscar Gerard. Thank you for that word. God bless you, my brother. What is the bill all about? Please, I think I'm not been updated to the current affairs. Osondo, they are trying to pass a bill that will neutralize Christianity in Nigeria. That bill is now in the House of Representatives, because every Christian religion in Nigeria is being registered under NGO. And this bill now, they are telling you that a lot of NGOs are doing 419 in Nigeria. They want to use that bill so that before you do anything, you got to come to Abuja to obtain permission so that government will know that you are doing it. And it means our people, before you will go to church or before church will hold, they have to go to Abuja to obtain permission to practice their masses in all part of Nigeria. That is the bill they want to pass. And the other bill that is going on, that bill have go to they have sink that bill into the darkest hole that people will no longer see how that bill is going. The bill I'm talking now is the bill that they wanted to plant Islamic studies in our primary schools. But the Christian Association in Nigeria battled it out. But they tried to pass that bill again so that it will now go to the universities. Since they are still discussing how it will work in university, that bill have disappeared. Why they are still debating it, we cannot be able to get any feedback again. That means something is going wrong somewhere. And our people may graduate tomorrow trying to serve in Nigeria. And they will try to tell you before you will serve, you have to first of all practice Islam for 3 good years because the bill has been passed. If you doesn't practice Islam, you will not get the permission to serve your country. So I'm using this platform now to call on Nigerian government, please make that bill transparent so that we, the ordinary Nigerian on the street, that the bill will face tomorrow, got to know what you are debating inside. My brother, Biafra land, the rising sun, Igbo. This is no longer the issue of Igbo or Biafra or IPOB or BVI or Middle Africa or whatever. This is the war of Christian communities in Nigeria. The whole Christian communities need to unite their force now before it gets too late. How can a country where there is in the constitution it says everybody has the right to practice his religion, but one part try to force their religion into governmental institutions so that you're a Christian, you must obey to their religion before you will get whatever you need in that country? Does it worth it? It doesn't worth it again. Oscar Gerard, I should not say everything on air. I'm pleading to Nigerian Senate. You know, I'm pleading to Nigerian senators, calling all Christian association, calling all the whole Christian communities in Nigeria, calling all the whole Christian bodies. Now it's no longer IPOB, BVI, Middle Africa, or whatever. Now it's not the time to mention group. Now is the time to drop your tribalism, drop your nationality, drop your wherever you come from, and be one as one people to fight the common enemy. If you do it now, it's better for you because it's still on debating. They may throw it out, they may kill it. But if you keep on sleeping, I am sorry, it got to be too late for us. Or we unite hand, support each other, and push for referendum. Let us pull out so that the caliphates in the north can be able to live freely with their religion without any interference. If anybody comes to their country, they may tell you, if you want to apply for visa to travel to our country, you must practice Islam if you come to our country. But as far as we are still under one umbrella, I don't think we should keep on sleeping and watching. Like our brother says, let them pass it first. Never you use that word. That word is very, very expensive, my brother. Because they say that prevention is better than cure. It's better that you prevent it now than starting curing it tomorrow. Biafra need to get out of Nigeria. There is nothing like the structure. Look, my people, you are bringing me to a different discussion now, but I will flow with you. If you are talking about restructuring in Nigeria, even though the Yorubas that are talking about restructuring, or other part or other tribe in Nigeria that are talking about restructuring, what you will ask yourself, what are we going to restructure first? Which restructure should we do that will give impact in Nigerian economy and to the ordinary citizens on the street? You are scratching my brain because I'm scratching my brain now. But I have gotten the answer. The best way to restructure Nigeria, first, for us to restructure Nigeria, the restructure got to start first of all from the economic part of Nigeria. The Nigerian oil well got to be pulled out of the individuals controlling it and hand it over back to the federal government of Nigeria. How many of the oligarchs in Nigeria are ready to hand over their oil well? None. If they are not ready to hand in their oil well, that means there is no restructure. The emirs and the kingdoms of the caliphates and the northerners have been enjoying the oil well of Nigeria. Like one senator from the River State made it open that 80% of Nigerian oil well is being controlled by the northerner. Are we not one Nigeria? How come in one Nigeria, 80% of the whole oil well Nigeria owns is being controlled by the northerners? And you are here telling me about restructuring. What are you going to restructure? Do you know do you know the gravity of restructuring? It's like you are eating from Nigerian gutter. Example, not that you are eating inside gutter, but you are making your money because Nigeria gutter is very dirty. That generates billions for you. Sorry. That generates billions for you. All of a sudden, I jumped in and started telling Nigeria the need for them to clean up the gutter, cover the gutter. You will ask yourself, who is this man? Do you want to clean the gutter so that there will be no mosquito that will share malaria tomorrow? And who will buy the drugs if people are not having malaria? You will see that that man will start lobbying to the senators so that they will bound me, even banish me out of Nigeria, because I mean nothing good for Nigeria. But in a real sense, it doesn't mean for Nigeria, it means for his wallet. So you talking about the restructuring, Nigeria is ready to kill you. Why should they kill you? I have made an estimate. Calculate one oil well. How does it run? I know that one oil well in Nigeria is not being managed by one person. Maybe they put up to 15 people in one oil well. But these 15 people, they add under one oil well. Each one of them, after paying tax, after settling middleman or middle people, after doing every commission, settling everything, his raw cash that he make in a day is $50 million. After all settlement, his own cool cash is $50 million. Now tell me, if you are making $50 million cash after tax, after everything, this one is, oh, thank you. It's $50 million. Tell me, how will I support your restructuring? It will never work. Stop fooling yourself. This is what they brought in so that they will kill the mind of people that will support the referendum that Biafras are calling. But in reality, there is nothing like restructuring. There will be no restructuring as far as Nigeria is concerned. Take it or you leave it. Today's date is what? Today is 29th of September 2017. There will be nothing like restructuring in Nigeria. And if Yorubas press it too hard for restructuring, they will get Operation Jump and Dance inside Yoruba land. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Nigeria need no restructuring. Nigeria need, first of all, what Nigeria need is for the Senate to withdraw the power of the presidency, reduce the power of the presidency, and hand it back to the people. First of all, pass a bill that will collect all the whole oil wells of Nigeria, hand it back to the people, so that they will be able to develop your area, so that they will be able to build new road, so that they will be able to do things in your own areas. But if the power that they kept today in the central level remain there, you are nobody. You are not even existing in that nation. Take it or you leave it. If something like Biafran agitation is going on in Nigeria, and these guys are not ready to even listen to you, they are not ready to negotiate with you, they are not ready to even look at your face, they even send military for assassination and kidnapping in a civilian rule, and Nigerian government and Nigerian judicial system, all of them are put on black glasses in the night. Why they could not even see, they put on dark glass so that they will not see them more. So the best thing is for us to fall back to where we belong. Where do we belong? Referendum. And we don't need them to participate in it. We don't need their date to be able to hold our referendum. More, I will not say. The remaining will be under the ground, where we'll have our secret meeting and set out how things should be run. Nnamdi Kanu has done his duty to free Biafra from bondage. It's now left to us, Biafrans, to finish what he has started, whether he's alive or dead. Right, my brother. Tina Mado, what you just said is the key to everything. What you just mentioned is the highest expo that you just gave to our people. You know? Oscar, you wrote something and that thing disappeared again. It's like you retrieve what you just write. But nevertheless, my people, is there any other question you would like to put on in writing? that I would like to treat before I will call it a day today. Because in the next seconds, we will enter 1 hour. If you still have a question or an issue you would like me to elaborate more, I will go. Biafra is my country and also hope of my children. Chibueze, Biafra is our identity. We are Biafrans. When Nigeria tell you that IPOB is a terrorist organization, they don't think that they are stupid. They are telling all the Easterners, all the Biafran people, that they are terrorists. Men looking at old African map, you will see that these people calling you terrorists today are not even among the Biafran people. You know where Biafra started and you know where Biafra end. We, the Easterners, are just little part of the entire Biafra. That is why the man that wrote one book that says, in Biafra, Africa dies. What we are fighting today is like where the Kurdistan is trying to fight for their independence. Do you know why it will be difficult for Kurdistan not to get the independence? Because it will affect the Iraq, it will affect the Iran, it will affect the Turkish, it will affect the Syria. All their countries will be divided and that nation will merge. So if Biafra stand, it then means every other country in Africa within that West African tier up to Congo is being threatened. That's all I have for you, my people. Remain blessed. Let us dance our motivation song. We have clocked 1 hour. God bless you all. Now, oh, we have a call on the line. Let's pick his line. The call on the line, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good afternoon, or good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Depends where you are calling from. What's your name? Where are you calling from, please?
Good evening, thank you. My name, I'm Evangelist Michael. Good day.
Good evening, good afternoon. Please mute your set because I'm getting everything back.
Thank you. I'm Evangelist Michael. Good day.
Good evening, good afternoon. Please mute your set because I'm getting everything back.
Can you hear me now?
Have you muted your set? Please reduce the volume of your set and call us back. God bless you. Reduce the volume of your set and call back because you don't need to be listening to yourself while talking to me. The echo will be pumping in and distracting and disturbing the people watching. I don't know why it's wrong with the Easterners. Imagine in the North, they have Putin, poultry industry, and now signed another oil deal with Malaysia to develop the North again. Castina governor. Let me tell you something. My brother, Udenso Oda Ugotes. Let's put it this way. Those people ruling you in Eastern region. The call is coming back. Let's pick him. So, hello, the call on the line. Can you hear me?
People ruling you in Eastern region.
I'm still hearing myself.
The call is coming back. Let's pick him. So, hello, the call on the line. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening.
You don't pick what I'm saying. They call on the line. You need to mute your set before you call in. Mute whatever talking on the net. Remove it. We don't need it. You need to talk to me directly. After, you may go back and listen to what you said. You know what you want to tell me. You don't need to listen to what you are saying again while you are the one talking it. So, the people ruling most of the states in Nigeria are being imposed on them. They are being sponsored in. If you listen to Fayose, Fayose says, I am sick and tired of packaging government. That thing is a very powerful proverb. He used the word packaging. You have governors in the Eastern region, but there are packaged governors. Somebody packaged them and put them in that position. and they will dance to the tune of their paketa. So that's the answer. In terms of developing their areas, they have been developing their area because they are electing the people they want. But in the eastern region, we keep on receiving packaged food, packaged governor, and packaged shirt. So let me, VP Senior Pastor Yemi Osibanjo under ROCCG, cause of money and power. You can talk. Sorry for you. I don't understand what you are trying to say. May God keep us alive to see the freedom of God's own people, the land of the rising sun. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra, my people. The thing is this, they call on the line if you are ready to call in, because I'm ready to put the motivation song for our people to listen in so that their spirit will go high. And most of you, I expect you to write me or call me later or send me WhatsApp. Don't forget, we still need your support. We still need your support. Support us financially. We want to go to court, to International Human Rights Court. So the call online, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? The call on the line. Hello? 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 Hello, the call on line, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Hello, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
On your radio.
Hello, I can hear you. Can you hear
If
me?
you want to play with me, I will block your line, my brother. Sorry for that. So, my people, he doesn't want to obey to our rules and regulation. We have rules and regulation here. Here is not Animal Kingdom. Here is Miro African Television. So what I'm trying to tell you is the Fayoshe tried to make you to understand that the Nigerian government always operate in packaging government. You do go to market and you buy package shirt and dash to your boyfriend, or you dash to your husband, you know, that kind of a thing. That is what Nigeria loves. And Eastern region people doesn't want to waste money. Like the one coming out from Anambra State, this Chuka somebody. I saw him on Facebook talking to people, giving people the honey and the sugar of the lies of the politicians. The things he will do. Why must you wait until you become governor before you start doing things for your people? That is a question that you fail to ask. Must I be the chairman of an organization before I will bring changes in that organization? No. You will not. You must not be the chairman to change things. You must not be empowered to change things. You have to start showing people what you can do, your capability. Then the people will tell you, you are the one that's supposed to be there to protect our interests. But they will come and package lies and manipulation and tell you the things that you want to hear. And you will fall into their trap. That is why I do call you people toilet troll. Why do I call toilet troll to my people? I call my people toilet troll because you are being used only when I remember that I need to go to the toilet. Like as I'm talking to you now, if I'm not talking about toilet troll, I will not even remember there is something like toilet troll. I can only remember toilet troll when I need to visit that. Americans call it restroom. In German, they call it WC. You know? Only when they want to go to politics, they will remember that you are alive. And they will concussion every lies on planet. They will travel all over and see things that you have been seeing for decades. Those things is what they will use to manipulate your brain. How long have you keep on listening to those things? Can you go back and listen to MK Abiola campaign? Can you listen to what they call it, Tufa or Datoba, whatever? Go and listen. They are on YouTube. Research the campaign. you will see that it's also concussion. They keep on using the same word. They keep on using the same lie. They keep on using the same manipulation against you. But it's only you that wake up and say, enough, wait. This una blah, 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 blah. Must you be Nigerian president before you start changing things? Must you be governor of Anambra State before all the erosion that have spoiled the whole road will be repaired? You can start doing things before you get into that place. Even if you start doing things self, the incumbent president or governor will catch fear that you want to spoil his business. You have the right to do it. You can come out as an investor that you want to invest in this area. You want to start repairing things. You can go and modernize the whole primary school. You will not wait until you enter into governorship before you will start doing all those things. Those things are lies and manipulation. And when I try to tell you the simple truth, you cannot buy my idea, but tomorrow you will cry. Go to my YouTube. I will make it open because that video I keep a secret. That is when I started new. That time my English is too bad because I speak German. You know, my English just get a little bit better because of this show. And as my English get better, my German get bad. German doesn't collide with other language easily, you know. But if you put your ear down on that video, you will understand what I'm saying. I said it clear. If you vote Buhari, he will kill Nigeria. You will see the date of that video. I said if you vote Buhari, the whole economy of Nigeria will start working with their knees. Let's pick a call. Hello, the caller line, can you hear me?
Buhari, the whole economy of Nigeria will start working.
My brother, I tell you, please mute all your set.
Hello, Biafra.
Please mute your set.
I don't know. How can I do it?
You don't know. Off that thing you are watching.
Hello, Biafra.
Close what you are watching.
My handset is mute.
Close it and you call back, please. So, my people, what I'm saying is this. Where did I stop? Where did I stop? So, let me go back to this manipulation of a thing. Our people are being manipulated. But they don't have the spirit of resistance. They keep on buying to the idea of 1 bag of rice. Not even 1 full bag of rice. This 3 kilo of rice. And if you collect that 3 kilo of rice, let me tell you something about that 3 kilo of rice. I want to come out for local government chairmanship, from example. And I don't have money. Or I have a little. The money that I have can only print my my advertisement to promote myself and pay for 1-2 vehicle, tank it so that I will be able to go rally. But you try to make my election to be more expensive. You try to make me to understand that if he doesn't collect anything from me, or if he doesn't get anything from me now, that he will not vote me in. What do you think that I will do? I need that position. And inside me, I want to change things. I will go and look for investors. I will look for somebody who will invest on what I believe on. I will go and collect credit. And maybe that credit will be under condition. Maybe they will tell me you will not pay that credit back, but you will pay me with services. What is services? They will tell me, first of all, secure the position and I will tender you services. I will accept because I am too desperate to get the position. And they gave me that money. I buy this rice and tomatoes and onions. And I keep on sharing it to you. As you collect that thing from me, you have collected everything that you're supposed to get in my tenure. It's all over. And you are eating it there, shitting it out, and you're hungry will catch you tomorrow. Please don't look at my face. Because after tomorrow, I will now face my lenders that gave me condition before they lend me that money. Why should you be complaining tomorrow? That is why you should reject money back people. Reject these people with lies and manipulation, giving you gift today, eating with you, drinking with you, while in your life, you have not even their vehicle have not even passed, talk less of their breeze to touch you. Why should you open your doors for them? Allow them in, because our people says a visitor, you must give him seat so that he will be able to for him to sit down. But if he offer you anything, tell him, my child, I am sorry. If you will go there and protect our interests, please take this in and go. I don't need anything from you. Yes. If he doesn't collect anything, if you cry tomorrow, God will punish him. But if you collect anything and start to call God to go and punish him that is not looking at your face, you cannot eat your cake and have it at the end of the day. That is the simple truth on all these politics. And the good ones doesn't have money. That is why they doesn't come out. The packaged one keep on coming out because somebody have packaged them and put in power. There will be no development in your area. But when you vote in, you are headmaster, you are school teacher, you are lecturer that doesn't have money, but you people back him. It is you that will want to represent us. And he will go there and remember his place. The gods of the land will hold him accountable if he failed to do so. But if they invest anything on your head, it is all over. And I now remember I was talking about Buhari. I campaigned for Jonathan. I tried to make it clear to Nigerians. And I tried to make it clear to Jonathan by that time. Please, Mr. President, use what you have to get what you want. You have thinkers outside Nigeria. Open door. Allow Nigerians outside Nigeria to vote for you. Allow people in Nigeria to vote for you. Do things right. Test the machine they want to use to do election before the time. All these things, Jonathan did not listen to me. Jonathan doesn't even know me. He doesn't even care if somebody like me exists. But I doesn't mind. Because today, all of us are crying. Both his family and my family. All of us now are in the same boat. We are in the same boat. I know that he's a millionaire. He's richer than me. But at least his community is facing what I'm facing today. Are we not in the same thing? Onye labra akpa mu ya no na ejo lagbo nna. So that's all I have for you, my people. Namdekalo has done it. Okay, this one, another one. You said if we vote for Buhari, our economy will run down. That's what you were saying before. Okay, thank you. I've remembered it. Chidoka UPP candidate, Anambra State, Malam, Nasarawa, out of 5 boys. Yeah, you know that before our so-called governors, before they become governor, let me tell you, my people, Rogers Okorocha in Imo State have killed all the whole Asian kingdoms. He has destroyed all Asian kingdoms in our place. But he will go to the northern Nigeria to go and collect blessings and kneel down and they will pray for him. Those people are the kingdom of the north. But they have sent their agent. Their agents have used the power of the government to destroy the kingdom of our people. And these governors that are coming, Chidoka, last time his picture surfaced where he went and visited his masters in the north. At the end of the day, he have come to Facebook, start brainwashing people on Facebook, targeting people that will vote him with full of lies, while knowing that the master, the person that he want to serve, is the person that put him into that. He keep on telling people that he was once road safety commission or something. But one question you have to ask yourself, after serving Nigeria under road safety, how does Nigerians driving their vehicles today? I visited Nigeria. I nearly died in car accident because I thought that I'm in German. Come, my mommy. Sorry, my people. Let me tell my daughter good night. Good night. Okay, thank you. So I thought that I'm in German. I was on my right lane, you know, moving, driving as a normal human being. Normally drive. You maintain your right. All of a sudden, I saw one light like Okada. I was moving. Somebody tell me, enter bush, oh, that is trailer. As is trailer, which kind of trailer? I enter bush, exactly that is trailer. Driving on the wrong side of the road. If Chidoka will be the road safety man and such a thing is still operating in Nigeria, let me tell you one thing. Give me Nigerian road safety under 3 months. People will run away. If you give me Nigerian road safety to manage, what did I tell you? I said 3 months, not 1 year. People will learn how to drive. Nigerians doesn't know how to drive. Nigerian license before does drive in German. Today, if you come in with Nigerian license, they will tell you, please throw it inside dustbin. While those from Zimbabwe, Kenya, other countries can use their license in German till tomorrow. But Nigerian license, the lion of Africa, or the elephant of the crocodile of Africa, or python dance of Africa, their license is not even allowed to revise a car in German. If they dare catch you, you will die in prison, or you pay penalty that you will suffer. Yes, that is Chidoka's architect. And today, he's drawing a new architect, how he will manage Anambra State. Chidoka, now that you are not governor of Anambra State, can you start doing things so that your people will be able to know that if you enter, at least if you didn't do more, the little one you have done, they have it on their hand. Stop listening to these people. They are liars and manipulators. They might tell you stories, use you as toilet roll now, and tomorrow you will be no more. They will not know you. And if you mess up, they will call Python Dance to come and deal with you. As the governors of Eastern Region call in the military to come and kill those people they are calling to come and vote for them. So the best answer to it is no election on that day, go home. Let the militaries that are operating in Eastern Region go and vote for them. Starting from Anambra and to other parts. Talk less of this one in Imo State, that is now the government of the family, by the family for the family. He's now calling his in-law or his family member to come and take over the governorship of Imo State. If this thing happen, I will abandon Imo State. That's all I have for you. Good night, my people. Remember, blessed. I am no longer happy. The more I talk, the more angry I become.
Rising sun, we love and cherish. Beloved homeland of our great heroes. We must defend our lives or we shall perish. We must protect our soul from all our foes. But if the price is there for all we hold dear, then let us die without a shred of fear. Land of the rising sun, we love and cherish. Beloved homeland of our great heroes. We must defend our lives or we shall perish. We must protect our souls from all our foes. But if the prize is there all we hold dear, then let us die without a shred of fear.
God bless.
Biafra deje. No. Obia. Ije. Freedom. Na udo ka ị na-arịọ. Anyị achọghị ihe mkpọtụ ọbara n'elu ụwa. Anyị bụ ndị Biafra bụ ndị ji udo na-aga. Obi nsi maka ịlụ ọma ka ejula ji aga n'elu. Ọ ga-adịkwara anyị na mma. Ụmụ Biafra bịakene. Biafra natago. Igbo nwe mmadụ nọ. Igbo nwe mmadụ anatago. Ụmụ Biafra deje. Biafra natago. Igbo nwe mmadụ anatago. Eji m egwu mekene tifu Nnamdi Kanu. Odogwu ga-adịrị mma. Onye eze na ọdụgolo gị mma. Ọkwa ndị solo gili n'ụwa akọrọ gị ogili lacha. Ọkwa osisi bolotolo na-emesego n'ụmakwere. Ọkwa anyị ma n'ọnọdụ ugo ọdụrụ na-egbe mma. Ọkwa okoko onye arụ a na-achụ anya ọsọ. Otu ekwensu eliko nni ọ ga-ejikwe n'ogologo ngaji. Dike Kanu gị bụ na London. Dike Kanu gị bụ na Israel. Dike Kanu gị bụ na Russia. Dike Kanu gị bụ na India. Dike Kanu gị bụ na Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu. Dike Kanu gị bụ na Biafra. Nzọgbu enyi mba enyi. Nzọgbu enyi mba enyi. Anyị ga-azọgbu ndị ilo. Enyi mba enyi. Nzọgbu enyi mba enyi. Ụmụ Igbo niile dekene. Igbo nwe mmadụ anatago. Igbo nwe mmadụ nọ. Ewo, ọ dịwola anyị nọ. Igbo nwe mmadụ anatago.
Onye wele kesi zanye n'osisa le. Onye wele nke chukwu nye no chukwu okike obiọma. Onye give God belongs to him. And his one belongs to him.
Oh na. Watch out. Watch me far away. See me far away. Shabada. Tell me what you saw. I will show you what I have. Because I have myself. Then think say na defense. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see. Yeah. Unless you have the sense. So go learn to pretend. Do not run away. Kind of sober than you. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I talk. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I know. Ohaneze ndị Igbo, how na dey? I don't come to speak my mind with no delay. Let them know say una eyes clear about una way. Watch out, many things they happen in that country you dey. So some people trouble upon people every day. Even when you dey, you go talk say you know dey. I need to understand why this world apart. I need to understand why the truth apart. The promise that we got and nationalize. The promise we will live and no complaints. Watch me far away. Watch me far away. See me far away. See me far away. Tell me what you saw. I will show you what I have. Because I have myself. Then think say na defense. Make you watch my back. Now
waiting you they see there. Unless you have the sense, so you go learn to pretend. Do not run away. Kind of that is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I talk. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I nyam. Samada, ta ta ta, cake salad, Bumba. See, I come back again to tell people say, now here we dey. We don't come to stay. I say no retreat, no surrender. We're living big, but no arrange. Look at the soldiers killing innocent Biafrans every day. Look at Islam is killing innocent Christians every day. It depends me, yo. It depends me, yo. It depends me, yo. Chukwoki kobiama, bataranyo se yemaka. Bataranyo se yemaka. I know ginaka. That is why I say. That is why I talk. That is why I know. That is why I say. That is why I talk. That is why I know. Mohamadike one Umu Biafra nine Ayisigi gabaniru Donya kaya docha Weli feneme Onye naya nejuno hine Juku kwa mawaja You are whiter than snow Oku gibesi oku We stand where you stand We say no secret trial Onyinye chuku Ezosika, Osiki, Mohamadike, no secret trial. Prophet Yahweh's young, Osiki, Mohamadike, Osiki, Jisike, Mazi, Alifostus, Uchemofo, the deputy director of Radio Biafra in London, on Nakwaki, Osiki Kusike, no any feneme, Zebide, Ejike, Kole, Osiki, one day Buje Bije, Sikwa, no any feneme, O Welly Fenafia, O Welly Fenako, Ezi one name Victor Chimezie Okorochukwu Igbo Network Television London Osigi Jisike Na hakwugi n'azụ Umu Biafra niile Gedine n'ụwa Asigi gabaniru No secret trial No secret trial, no secret trial, no secret trial. Hey, watch me far away, see me far away. Tell me what you saw, I will show you what I have. Because I have myself, oh, then think say na defense, oh. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, so you go learn to pretend, oh. Do not run away. Kind of that is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I talk. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I nyam. That is why I I say